Hello everyone, this is Nathalie the blogger and I'm coming here to tell you everything that I read in 2018. So yes, of course it's gonna be too long for a video today, and it's gonna be the same for every time that you're gonna see another video. It will be a specific genre. So today's genre will be everything historical, so put in the past. Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. Audra Rose found her passion into the study of the corpses, which will be the future forensic. So she is with her uncle and she's studying, she's learning, she's loving it. But there's always a but. Suspicion will form around her uncle, and she's gonna do more than her best to try to prove that he is innocent and to find who could be Jack the Ripper. The next one will be The Gallery by Laura Marks Fitzgerald. It's at the Depression time. That's how I remember. In New York, and we follow Martha. I just read her name and again just forgot it. So Martha is young. I don't know if it was 13 or something like that. She's becoming a new kitchen maid into the mansion under 5th Avenue in New York, like I said before, where her mother is already working because she has been expelled for a year from her school because she had kind of a hard temper and behavior. And soon she will be soon she will be very much intrigued about what's going on inside the mansion. The problem is surrounding the wife, which she stays all the time inside her room. She is not allowed to get out or to see anyone, claiming that she is mentally too fragile. And when you know that she's the heiress of a big fortune, you are kind of very much suspicious. Illusion of Murder by Carol McClary. We are in the Victorian age. The story follows Nellie Bly. It's a young reporter. She wants to beat the record of going around the world in less than 80 days, which is from Jules Verne's. As you can see in the murder in the title, we're gonna have a murder pretty much at the beginning, and she is gonna try more carefully this time to investigate, just because it seems that's the mystery following her around the world. Jumping to a 4-star will be The Dark Between by Sonia Gensler. We are in 1901, I hope that I'm not mistaken, in London, and we are following 3 different characters, 3 different young adults coming from different backgrounds. You can imagine or suspect that the paranormal world will make them come together, and they will have some mystery to unfold and to find their strength and to resolve the mystery. So this is really all I can say, or that I allow myself to tell, otherwise it's gonna be really too much. Okay. Glitter and Gold by Sherry D. Flicklin. This is a prequel to The Canary Club. This is a short one, and we are following 3 different characters. I think we are in New York or in Chicago, I wasn't sure, but I think it's in New York. Prohibition time, that's when it's happening, the story. So one of the girl is the daughter of not necessarily a mob father, but he has, or he tries to keep his empire of nightclub and alcohol. She's aware of that world. She doesn't agree with everything. She has a modern mind, so out of her time. And since it's very short, so I'm not gonna say more, but this is very interesting to follow her. Then we have the girlfriend of her brother. When you discover her big secrets, this is very refreshing in a book and in a story, and it makes you want to follow maybe even more, and just for her, because you are interesting to discover or to remember, depending on if you learn that's his story, so if you are American, but to know how was that time for that particular situation. How is she going to make it? How is she going to keep her head above water? A young man, and he is, you can say that he's poor. He's trying to find a way to become someone, to make more money, and he's good at robbing people, rich families, but one of his robbery will put him in a very particular situation, and it will kind of entangle his future with the future of other members that I cannot say more, just because that's the thing. When you have very short stories, you're not allowed to say more, otherwise you say pretty much everything, and what's the point of reading again? It is quickly and very effective to fall in love with them. It was definitely love, and the first one will be The Boundless by Kenneth Opel. We are following Will, 13, so maybe by the time of The Boundless he is 15 or 16, I don't remember exactly. He will travel across the country, so we are in Canada this time, so he will leave from Halifax to Vancouver with his father, who's working for the train company, and they're gonna leave, join the rest of the family. They are inside the Boundless, which will be the first trip for the train. It's 99 cars long train. You heard me well. Pretty much quickly when they are departing, something will happen. He will be witness of a particular dangerous situation that will be a matter of life or death for him, but for his father as well. He's gonna fall down from the first class, where they are, to the very last car of the train, and I think it will be during a few days or maybe a week, I don't remember how long it takes. He will go from car to car and try to go back at the front to save the situation, not to save the day, to save his life, because he's being pursued by the bad guys, so he doesn't have a choice. We will have some magic tricks, because he will have the help of two friends from a circus. A circus is traveling as well. It is that fast-paced adventure. As you can see on the cover, it's running on the top of the cars in the middle of the night. It is so good. It's Limelight from Ellie Morgan, the name of the installment, but this is the name of the first one in ebook that I read. And this is an indie author, which is always bravissimo. We are in London, and I think it's Victorian time. We are following a young woman that I completely forgot her name. She is a reporter. The main story is that we found the body of an actress shot dead in the cemetery, but it appeared that she was already dead 5 years ago, and that is the whole mystery. So she's been asked by Scotland Yard to help, because when she was alive, the actress, they were friends, they were seeing each other, so she might have some knowledge. It is so well done. You have a good picture of that time in London, life for a woman in this world. Last but not the least, The Blackthorn Key by Kevin Sands. This is the first one of a trilogy. Super fast-paced, because this is so fascinating, gripping, thrilling. So try to realize how he's gonna stay alive and survive, specifically when you're gonna discover that the bad ones are after him, who are good, who are bad, who you can trust, and pretty much everything that's gonna do will be with his best friend Tom. He's the son of a baker, and they are quite a team, and you are falling in love with the character. This is everything from the historical adventure genre that I read in 2018. Some good selection for your bookshelves. And I can't wait to hear more about that. So thank you very much. To first say how much you like the video. It will help my channel to subscribe so you will not miss any videos, because they're gonna be a lot. Obviously, different genre of what I read this year, what I loved, what I didn't. So much excitement. Thank you very much once again, and have a wonderful reading time.